Hello and welcome back. I'm Joseph Hoffman, and today we'll be learning how to play the song When Johnny Comes Marching Home, a popular song composed during the American Civil War. The song was an expression of people's longing and hope for their loved one's safe return home from fighting in the war. Let's have a listen to When Johnny Comes Marching Home. Let's check out the sheet music for When Johnny Comes Marching Home. Today we're just learning the melody, so we just have a treble staff. We're going to be learning how to play this with right hand only, and in a later lesson we'll learn the accompaniment part, which you can play along with a duet partner. So in the treble staff, we have a single flat. So from our ladder of fourths, we know that this is either the key of F major, or it could be the relative minor, D minor. Looking at our first note being a D, and the last note of the piece or song being a D, that's a strong clue that this piece is in D minor. Now let's check out our time signature. Here is our time signature, which is 6/8. And remember that 6/8 really is another way of saying there'll be 6 eighth note beats per measure. That 8 on the bottom stands for eighth notes. So 6 eighth note beats per measure, but here's something interesting. We have an eighth note all by itself and then a bar line. Well, that's a little unusual because we just said there should be 6 eighth note beats per measure. Well, in music, sometimes you have what's called a pickup beat or a pickup note. A pickup is when you start on a beat other than 1. Remember, we have beat 1 to help us organize our beats into strong and weak beats. And beat 1 is a strong beat. And sometimes in a song, you don't want the first syllable or word to be a strong word. This song is all about Johnny. And so the song goes, When Johnny Comes Marching Home Again. If we started on beat 1, it would be When Johnny. But it's When Johnny Comes Marching Home. So, because they want the strong or the first strong beat to come here on this eighth note, we actually begin on beat 6, then we have a bar line and we start this measure then on beat 1. Again, that's called a pickup beat or pickup note. Now at this point, I'd love you to pause the video and download this sheet music from our website so you can do this next activity. I'm going to ask you to write in the counts for this entire song. And what I mean by that is you're going to write the beat number up above. Here's beat 6, which we already talked about. Then whenever you get to a bar line, you know the next beat is going to be beat 1. Just ignore these finger numbers for right now. And remember, every eighth note equals 1 beat now, because it's the eighth note that we're counting. So each of these eighth notes is 1 beat. 6, 1, 2, 3. Now, when you get to a quarter note equals 2 beats when there's an 8 on the bottom. So here's 4, 5, and this eighth note is 6. Now, in this measure, we have 1, 2. This quarter note gets beats 1 and 2. This eighth note gets beat 3. This quarter note gets beats 4 and 5. This eighth note gets beat 6. Try to line up, as you're writing in the beats, try and line up the beat number with the note that it corresponds with. Since this eighth note is on beat 3, they should line up together like this. 4, 5, 6. And then let's review this quickly. A dotted quarter note Do you remember how many beats that equals when there's an 8 on the bottom? Because a dotted quarter note equals 3/8 notes, it will also equal 3/8 note beats. So this dotted quarter note has to get beat 1, 2, and 3. A quarter rest gets 2 beats, so we get 4 and 5. And this 8th note gets beat 6. Now, the rest of the song I'd like you to do on your own. So pause the video and in your own music, write in the counts and then press play when you're ready to check your answer. Okay, here's all the beats written in every measure. Why don't you take a moment and check your answers that you've written in your music, compare it to what I have here, and see how you did. Press pause if you need extra time to check your answer. Otherwise, let's keep going and now practice tapping the rhythm together. So, take your hand on your lap or any flat surface, and I'd like you to count the beat out loud with me while we tap these rhythms, like this. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's try it together. Count the beat with me. I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll start together on 6. Here we go. Tap and count with me. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. Now, if you need to practice that again, you can always rewind or pause to try. Otherwise, let's keep going. Let's look at this next line. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Okay, let's try it together. I'll count 6 beats and then we'll start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And then normally when we play, we'd keep going on to the next line. Let's take a look at that next line now. I have this dotted quarter note, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is an 8th rest, which equals 1 beat when we have an 8 on the bottom of our time signature. So that's beat 4, and then 5, 6. Let's try tapping the rhythm of this line. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's look at this line now. Notice here we're going to have these dotted quarter notes, each which get 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So don't rush those. Those will take 3 beats each. Let's start right here. I'll count 6 beats, then we'll start tapping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good job. Now let's come to the piano to try playing it. For playing the melody of When Johnny Comes Marching Home, we'll use right hand only. You'll notice we start with the finger 3 on D, just a step above middle C. And then you'll notice we come down to this note, a ledger line below middle C. Remember, every ledger line goes 1 skip lower. So if middle C is on the first ledger line, that second ledger line brings us down a skip to A. So we have a 3, and then 1 needs to be on A, which means we'll just have to stretch a little bit, 1 key down with our thumb. When Johnny comes march. Okay, so notice that fingering issue right there, from 3 to 1. Marching home again, hurrah. And then here, finger 1 also has to come down to that A. Hurrah. Okay, so notice that slight stretch right there. We'll give him a hearty well. And then on welcome, you'll notice a finger 2 on that E. And that's because we've got to shift our hand up to get up here Now we'll kind of be in this D minor pentascale. We'll give him a hearty welcome, then hurrah. See how I did that shift? On well, I'm playing a finger 5, and then I shift to my finger 2 on come. Welcome then. And then on the word then, I've shifted into this D minor pentascale. So watch out for that as well. Then we stay in the D minor pentascale for a while. And then right here, our thumb, finger 1, has to come all the way down to A. And then it's just like our opening position. Okay, so you'll end up shifting your hand a couple of times throughout. With what you know about reading notes on the staff, steps, skips, and repeats, and rhythms, I'd like you to press pause and use your sheet music, which you've downloaded and printed at home, and see if you can figure out the entire piece on your own. As you're learning it, I encourage you to go really slowly. Don't try to play full speed. More like this. When Johnny comes marching home again. Make sure you're holding the quarter notes for 2 beats. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So as you practice on your own, I encourage you to count the beat out loud at a nice, slow, steady tempo. If you need some help from the metronome to slow yourself down, try setting it to somewhere between 100 beats per minute. When Johnny comes marching home again, or 120 beats per minute. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, in the end, we're going to go much faster than that, but as you're practicing, it's good to start with a slow tempo until you have it mastered, and then gradually speed it up. So, time to press pause, practice on your own, and then press play when you're ready to try it with me. Now that you've learned the melody on your own, let's try it together. You're welcome to just listen this time through, or if you'd like to try playing along with me, that might be a great challenge for you as well. I'm going to set my metronome to 112 beats per minute. This will be our 8th note. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a slow tempo. Finger 3 is on D. I'll count 5 beats and then we'll get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now feel free to rewind that and try as many times as you need to master it at that slow speed first. I really encourage you to master it slowly first, and then you'll gradually speed it up a little bit at a time. Here's 152. When Johnny comes marching home again, hurrah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you'll keep speeding it up. Here's 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But even that's almost as fast as my metronome can go. But when you get to about 200, then bring it back down to about 72, which is roughly dividing that by 3. The reason for that is now we're going to have the beat represent every 3 beats. So now with this slower beat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, the click is now beat 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, as 6/8 becomes faster and faster, it stops feeling like 6 beats per measure and starts to really feel like 2 beats per measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2. Then you can speed it up from there. Now here's 88 beats per minute with, again, this is representing 3/8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hear how it starts to sound more like 2 beats. 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's a good speed to shoot for in the end. 88 beats per minute with that click representing the dotted quarter note, which is 3/8 notes. Thanks for learning how to play the melody of When Johnny Comes Marching Home with me today. Be sure to try and find a duet partner who can learn either the melody or accompaniment to play along with you. Or you can play along with me and I'll be your duet partner. All you have to do is use the practice album track for this song, which is available on our website. Thanks for watching and happy practicing.
Did you know that the song When Johnny Comes Marching Home has the same melody as the ants go marching?
Oh yeah, I love that song.
Me too.
The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. The little one stops to suck his thumb. Wait a minute, suck his thumb? But that doesn't make sense.
Why not?
Ants don't have thumbs.
Scuba, I've got news for you.
What?
Neither do you.
Oh, yeah?
Huh?
Ta-da!
Oh, nice.
You like?
Oh, yes. If I had a thumb, it would definitely be in the up position.
Well, that can be arranged. Here you go. Ha! There, we've both been thumbified.
Thumbs up.
The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah.